Hello everyone, how was your day? Because Smitty Plays is here, and now you might be wondering what this series is. Feels like I'm getting just a little bit of lag, not much. But yeah, anyway guys, what this series is called 1000 Meters of Redstone. The first one, the first 100 meters is the basics. So I am going to teach you everything from pressure plate to redstone torch. Yeah, basically that's it. So I'm going to teach you the inputs first. So first, the very start at 0 meters, what happened to my redstone? So, the very start, I might as well show you this. Redstone. You go to the redstone category up here. Here's all the things that interact with redstone. Okay, there you go. You got that down. Now, first off, I'll show you. Nope, I don't even want to confuse you with those. In case this is for the very beginners. I'm starting from the very, very, very beginning. Nope, not even tripwires yet. Okay. So the very first thing that you'll learn is inputs at 0 meters. Stone is a stone pressure plate. You can step on it, sends a signal. You step off of it, no signal. Now if you throw items on it, does absolutely nothing. At 5 meters, I'm going to teach you this. So now, if you step on it, same thing, but now you can throw items on it. Okay? Whoops. No. Okay. Any type of item, pretty much. Mobs can step on both of them, stuff like that. The next one I'm going to teach you is a button. There's two types of buttons. Here's the first one. You push the button with right-clicking your mouse, and it sends a signal. Now we're going to move on. Second button, second type of button is a wooden button. Now if you notice, wooden buttons have a longer tick. Look, short tick, long tick. Now, you've learned those two. Next type of input, whoops, is a permanent input. It's a redstone torch. Whenever it's touching redstone, redstone's powered, unpowered, powered. Now another type of input is a lever or a lever, however you want to pronounce it. These can be very useful. So now when you pull the lever, sends the signal, you unpull it, stops the signal. So those are the basic inputs. There's more types of inputs, but I'm not going to teach you till later stuff because they're more complicated. Now, the next thing that I would like to show you is a repeater. Now repeaters, nope. I'm going to show you the very, very, very first thing that I should have taught you from the beginning. This is redstone. It carries circuits to multiple things. And that might be why you're wondering what this does. Now, if you notice, you place a redstone torch here, redstone slowly goes down to nothing. Right there's the nothing. Now, I might as well teach you repeaters in the same set. It's 15 blocks long, and the 16th one, which is this one, it's done. Now, if you destroy this and place a repeater, it continues on for another 15 blocks. So that's the first thing that repeaters can do. The second thing that repeaters can do is also you can right-click them to change how much time they delay. So I'm going to do a setup here. Now, here's two sides. This one takes a while, while this one is very quick. It could be even quicker if I put them at 1 tick. Takes a while. Instant. Well, not instant. Whoops. No, I need to get that sign back. 35. Okay. Whoops. So there you go, you got those. The next thing that repeaters can do, which actually I don't use that often, but some people do, is this. Now, this might be a little bit advanced. I might not should teach you this right now, but I might as well. If you place this here, you notice this bedrock line comes across it. You can change the bedrock line, but it does absolutely nothing. Now, when I get rid of this, it can be powered again. But when I do this, it stops where it is. So I can get rid of the signal, but it's still powered. So that's something that I'll teach you a little bit more in later stuff. And you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. Actually, I might as well leave this up. Now, at 45, I'm going to teach you inverting stuff. Wow, this 1,000 meters is going quickly. So, first off, I'll teach you this. Now, if you notice, these are always powered unless then they get powered. So, there's multiple ways that they could be powered, like this, whatever. And so this circuit is no longer powered. So here, I'll use a lever to show you a better example. Down means it's powered, as you can see from this back. See? Unpowered, powered, up, not powered, down, powered. Now if you come back here, up, powered, down, not powered. So that's one of the main things that you need to know in redstone. Now at 50, I'm going to show you a fun little thing to learn. This might be a little bit advanced for some of you, probably not, because of what we've done. Now if you put these two here, and one here, works the exact same. This is inverted, right? So you've got, since this block is being powered, it unpowers this, and those two things get powered. Now, if I were to put a lever here, yes, you can place levers on the ground, and they attach. Oh, I want it to go this way. So if you unpower this block is still being powered because of this torch. Or you can do that. That block is still being powered. This block is still being powered because of that torch. But now if you power them both, it powers this. So that can be useful later in combination locks and everything. I'm sorry guys, I have the hiccups. The next thing that I want to teach you is that's called an AND gate. Now I'm going to teach you a NAND gate. Now this one's just done a little bit differently. Wait. Trying to think here. You can do it the same way. But a NAND gate. Oh, here we go. My bad. There's a much easier way to do this. I was going to teach you the more complicated way, but I don't want to do that. There you go, guys. So, if both of these are unpowered, look, both of these are unpowered, that's unpowered. Both of these are unpowered, it's powered. One of them's unpowered, it's still powered. Both of them unpowered, it's still powered. I mean unpowered. Powered. Yeah, it's unpowered, guys. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is 60. Sorry everyone, so my Minecraft just kind of crashed and everything, so yeah, I haven't really actually... Ooh, a little bit glitchy. Might want to crash my Minecraft again. Nah, it's good. Okay, so now back here I showed you a NAND gate and a NAND gate. Now for me that was like a couple hours. For you it was a couple seconds. Now I'm gonna show you that AND gates are infinite. So keep it within this 5 meters. Nope, can't build that far. We're going to make this a huge AND gate. We're going to make it a 5 AND gate. Now, we're going to use everything that I learned at this amazing 60 mark. And so, first off, you got your 5 levers. Oh, I want these to turn. Now, here's another thing that I actually didn't show you. Redstone touching each other obviously does that. So, you can have like a box of redstone. Now, you power one, they all get powered. But if you have repeaters in here, power repeater doesn't get powered, and you power this doesn't get powered. So there's just something small that I wanted to show you, and that's how we're going to have to do this. So actually, we can do this a second way. This powers all around it and down below. Whoops, mouse just spazzed out. Anyway, coming back to this. So there we go. Pull lever, boom, powers it. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to send it under like that. And we're actually going to move this row. Let's do it one more and then up. So now we're also going to do this one the exact same way. Underneath. Just like that. Whoops. That way you can now flip these and then they get powered. Perfect. So those are done. Then all you need to do is add these. Now, for these, we'll do these three. Now you may be wondering, well, how do I connect all three together? That is when you can use this. Boom, all connected together. Now these will power these. Actually, a simpler way to do this is just like this. This block is going to power there. Now, I also didn't really give you a good example at this, so I might as well do this real quick. At 65, just had to check the number there. I'm going to just do it at like 66 or whatever. So if you've got a block here, redstone, torch, redstone torch, redstone torch. There. So now this top one's powered. You put a lever down here. Whoops, that is not a lever, guys. In case you were wondering. It flips every single one, and then it's off. See, here's a better angle. Flips every single one. So that's just a short little thing right there. And yeah, so what we're going to do is this right here. That one's going to power this, which is going to signal straight up into here, which is going to power this block if that one is not already powered. And it's also going to power this block. And now all together with all those blocks there, this one turns off. Now NAND gates as well are infinite. This is the sloppiest AND gate I've ever made because I'm trying to stay in a short distance. But yes, you can do NAND gates the same pattern on forever or other types of patterns. You can even do these right next to each other and add a third one in. Just like this. Boom. And anyway, so here we are. All these are unpowered. If you power any of them, if you power all of them, my bad, it turns it on. So that's just something like for an adventure map, you can connect these all together. My guess is that you won't have them right next to each other, or even a combination lock. I might as well teach you guys your very first combination lock right here. It's going to be an interesting looking combination lock. Because of the way that I build it. Ooh, over the line, over the line. Okay, so here you guys go. Here's a combination lock. So you can just flip a couple of these in random directions. If you block this off, kind of like this, people won't actually be able to tell at all what is behind there unless they destroy blocks. So now, this is when you can mix the inverted circuit that I taught you way back here, and these. That way, maybe one has to be up, like this. I'll show you on the other side of the 50. Here you go. Here's a small little combination lock. Just like that. So now, if you're doing this, all you've got to do is turn that on. That didn't turn it on. Here did that. Here did that. Wait a minute. Oh. Whoops. My bad. There you go. All you gotta do is turn it on. Does nothing. Does nothing. Turns it on. Sorry, I forgot that. I was wondering what was going on with that. But there you guys go. There it is, complete. The whole entire thing right there. Now, so that's how this kind of works. Except you know how to solve this one. Everything just has to be down. Then it turns on the circuit. Moving on, we already showed you this one. Now on to 70. So we just hit the 15-minute mark back there. But it's okay, this is probably going to be close to a 20-minute episode because kind of on the wing I'm thinking of stuff to add here. Now, there is such thing as an XOR gate, which there's so many different ways to do this, so I'll teach you a very spread out way to show you. So what an XOR gate is, every single time you flip a switch, it changes. Now, doing it with redstone is semi-difficult, so I'm not going to teach it to you yet. First off, I'm going to teach you what pistons are. Pistons are a key part in Minecraft. Redstone. So now there's two types of pistons. First one, normal. Second one, sticky. What's the difference? Well, the normal one leaves the block behind. The other one, the sticky one, pulls it back. Now if you notice, sticky ones push the blocks, only pull back the closest one, while normal ones push the blocks and don't pull back either. There is a limit on how many blocks you can make it push, which I think is 12. That looks close enough. Okay, that's it. Now, pistons cannot push anything that TNT cannot blow up. Well, pistons can't push signs or push stuff like that, so there are a couple exceptions. But anyway, here we are with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the 13th block is not able to push, so it is able to push 12. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. So there you go. Pistons can push up and everything. Now, the next thing is 75. Now, I might as well teach you some simple piston stuff. Pistons can be powered by everything, as you probably saw. They can be powered by multiple ways. And even some glitches that I'll teach you later. Doesn't get powered, right? Boom, moves. So there's some things that I'll teach you later on. And as you can probably see, stays extended. And that is how you do a simple glitch, which actually is called a monostable circuit. Which there are ways to do this, an infinite monostable circuit. And then, that way every single time you update the block it changes. Or you can do this one, which is just a simple way. I'm gonna have to do this one more time. I'm so sorry guys, this is taking a little bit of time. And let's see, we're gonna get some dirt. Oh, we don't need it. Update that. Now where's the hoe? So basically, in my trash can. No, so basically what this is every time a block gets updated next to it, it changes the piston circuit. Exactly like that. That is how you can make secret doors and stuff. That I'm actually, I might as well leave it here. And the next thing is, I didn't really show you this before, but way back here at the wooden buttons, it can be triggered by arrows. Now once you pull away the arrows, it's no longer triggered. Like that. So that's just that basic. I might as well teach you a clock, a redstone clock. Simple as this. Now what this does, if you can't already tell, these repeaters go in one direction, not the band. And so, boom, it stays infinite. So basically, sorry about that. Basically right there is a redstone torch. Except the fact that you can't turn it off. So it's a redstone torch that you can't turn off. Simple as that. Now, sorry, I got a text message and it just kind of distracted me. Now anyway, so what I wanted to do was show you that if you destroy this and let it tick down, or do that quickly, which is pointless because you have to have that. So if you can do this quickly. Boom, there you go, you've got a quick circuit. There you go, guys, there's your circuit. So that's just kind of showing you a circuit. Now we're up to 85. There's only a couple more and then this episode's over. We have passed the 20-minute mark. Those last ones have taken a little bit of time. Sorry about that, guys. Now, I guess I might as well show you something pretty simple. Pistons can push pistons. Then that piston can pull a block. Can pull that block. And then do that. And pull it. So now how do you set this all up? There's some really simple ways. And here is one of them. Now you've got this. Just pushes those out. Actually, just to put that way out there. There you go. You've got the first part, which is that piston moving the first time. Whoops. My bad. This just is a circuit. So now they both pull out. Now all you need is this one to stay out. And then you need one more on here. Well, simple enough to get. Just like this. There you go, guys. Now that was a pretty simple way to do it. There's even more compact ways and whatnot. There's 3x. You can push them 3 long. You can push them 11 long and pull them all back. That's just a pain in the butt. But there you go. There's a really simple one. Now moving on to 90. Now here's something that's pretty simple as well. If this torch doesn't power this, the torch does not power the block next to it, but it does power the block above it. So if this block were to be here, whoops, if this block were to be here, it would turn that on. So let me just move this whole design out one. Kind of put it too close. If you were to place this here and pushes that out, so there you go. So there's a simple one. Now you may think, how could this be useful? I will show you something that looks like dominoes. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Ooh, problem. Okay, here, I'll just show you in one straight through. So then you just place every single one with this. And as soon as you flip a lever or close a redstone torch or whatnot, pushes them all out, instantly pulls them all back. So that's just kind of looks like dominoes or something. Just something little fun to do. Moving on to 95. I'm really hoping you guys are actually learning stuff from here. This is one before the very last one at this piece. I will teach you something pretty simple that I might have should have taught you before. So here you go. You've got a piston and a block. Now, this right here can be powered. Okay, simple as that. It can be powered and transfer right through here. Now here's another thing that I probably should have taught you before, is this. Does not cross through. There has to be a repeater on one of the two sides. If there's a repeater on one of the two sides, then it works. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So there you go. Now, the next thing is this piston. Well, what are we going to do with it? Well, if you... Whoa, sorry, just bumped the microphone there. Now, if you put this redstone torch right here... Okay, I'm going to stop acting drunk. Now, if you put this redstone torch right here, it'll push this out, push the block to this spot. This is just to show you an example. And so, boom. That's an easy way to switch tracks. Something like... I'm not exactly sure. Whoa, why am I getting rid of this? I did these two pieces too close. I was wondering what I was confused about there. Now at 100, I'm going to teach you something that will come very important later. Not really, I'm just going to teach you how to do a door. It might become important. Now, what I'm going to teach you is how to do a 3 tall door. So right here, actually just so that, now this is the part that you might want to build along with me if you have never built a Minecraft door. Now this is going to use pressure plates. Here are the pulled back blocks. They're where they're going to be pushed. Here are the pulled back blocks. Place those up there. Now, as you can see, you just come running along, run right through. There's nothing yet. Now, you can place one here. Pushes the first one. Second one. Third one. Very simple. As simple as that. 1 and 2 and then 3. So now this door is completely closed and there's all this exposed redstone junk. Just hide this all. Just like this. That's simple. Now, how do you get in is your question. Well, you take your pressure plate, your choice, if you only want you and mobs, I guess. You can do this. So now if you dig under here, you can see these two things. What you're going to do is actually just tear up this whole ground. Now right there is your redstone torch. As I taught you before, you need this to be powered to power the redstone torch. So this is what you're going to do is just power up this whole thing. And then pick block, pick block. Okay, now I have no redstone. I wanted to pick block on this. Pick the block. Oh great, now I have no pressure plate. You know what? To save me all these complications. Right there. Opens, closes. That's simple. All you have to do I don't know what I did wrong. You can loop it out and around. Oh, here's what I normally do. There it goes. There you guys go. Now if you want to do the other side, just repeat the exact same thing. And I'm going to end off this video right about 30 minutes. So actually, let me just go over. So we learned how to use pistons in the basics. We learned clocks. We learned how far pistons can push. We learned redstone up and down. We learned AND gates, NAND gates, more AND gates. Actually, more AND gates is over there. And then you learned inverted circuits, repeaters, how long redstone travels, and all that stuff. Thank you all. Have a great day. Peace out.